Well, you talked about the cave, this chapter 11. Here come the judge. I found it a bit difficult to understand because it was very confronting for me to see Mackenzie and his children, and that the lady, wisdom of God, that he had to make a decision who would go to heaven, who would go to hell. What did you mean to say by that?
Well, for one thing, I don't agree with the understanding of hell that I grew up with, which is like a destiny, right?
Yes.
And you can use this door or that. And so what I was trying to confront in that scene was that if you reach down into your own capacity to love, you can't make that choice. Love is not going to send someone they love to eternal conscious torment. So it was like Mackenzie couldn't do it. He ends up going like, I will take their place. And he doesn't realize in that moment that he's making a declaration of the gospel.
Yes.
This is Jesus going like, I will take all your places so that you can get away from this illusion of a punitive, retributive God. Wrath is against that which keeps me from being fully human and fully alive. We have a daughter who fought a brain tumor for 10 years, and because of that little tumor, she began to believe that she was damaged goods. And I'm her father. Give me the power to be a flaming fire of fury, and I would go and destroy that little piece of wayward tissue at the backside of her pituitary gland.
Yeah, you would do anything.
But even more so, I'd destroy the lie that started to infect her. And it's not because she disappointed me or didn't live up to some standard. My fury is against that which is hurting her. And it's because I love her that fury exists. Every healthy parent knows what it's like to feel that kind of fury. And where do you think that comes from? Right from the center of the heart of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You know, the early church had a view of a God as a judge, but not the way we do in the modern Western world, where we've inherited a legal understanding of God from Augustine, who was a lawyer, Calvin, who was a lawyer, Luther, who was a lawyer. The early church, they didn't see a forensic God, like a legal judge. They had a judge, but the judge was called the great physician.
Yeah.
Right? So of course you go to the doctor, and you want to go to the doctor because the doctor is going to judge you. He's going to say, well, this is why you're broken. This is why you're hurt. This is why you're sick. And then he's going to pronounce a sentence like, yes, you need to take this medication, or we need to do this operation, or you need to change your lifestyle. The whole point of the judge, who is the doctor, the great physician, to bring you to wholeness.
There are two thrones. We're not judged. Our works will be judged, not ourselves.
Yeah, so wood, hay, and stubble is going to be burned away.
Yeah.
Everybody gets salted with fire.
Let the fire come.
Because the fire is God's love for us.